All right, y'all said I should check out Automatic. Here is Automatic. Half Alive, Automatic. I love Half Alive. I'm starting to, it's crazy, like recently I started to explore more of their music. Anyways, with that said, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Remember to authentically be yourself, authentically love yourself. Send out a lot of love. Spread that love. If you guys got any reaction requests or anything like that, or anything for me to cover, my email and links and everything are down below, and everything is open for you to message me. Also, I have to shout out this comment because this made me crack up laughing before I shot the video, and maybe that's why I'm discombobulated and not able to articulate myself in the beginning of the video. The joke was, or the comment was, the inside joke. I love when the choreography monster curses blue collar workers to yoinky splunky. I wonder if Half Alive seen this comment. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, let's go. Alrighty, here we go. Half Alive, Automatic. Automatic. All right.
Watch the world burn, kiss it away. Notice your heart breaking like waves. Paint your eyes bright, pretending to sleep. Distracted while your background changes permanently. In my head wondering, what are we losing? In my head wondering, is it too late? Caught in my throat is my shot at redemption. I start to lose it.
Oh my god, okay. The legs are moving so sturdy, I gotta make a comment about it.
Everyone wondering, what is the future? Everyone telling themselves it's okay. If it's all broken in, is it worth fixing? I'm sick of losing.
What the
Stop automatic, living in delusion. Look around, have it. Pull yourself together. Everybody's talking back. Stay, keep your head down. Lose yourself in the static. Blaming on each other. People speak out. People are free. Power goes out, sweat till it bleeds. Never trust you. Never trust me. Asking how it happened, find it hard to believe. In my head wondering, what are we losing? In my head wondering, is it too late? Caught in my throat is my shot at redemption. I start to lose it. Can't stop automatic,
Okay.
living in delusion. Look around, have it. Pull yourself together. Everybody's talking back. Stay, keep your head down. Lose yourself in the static. Blaming on each other.
Ooh, the choreography was heat. Give me 1 second. Okay, my bad. If I looked visually distracted, it's because I was paying attention. Don't worry, I'm enjoying the song and the choreography, but like half of my awareness was separated because I thought I heard someone call for me, but we're all good. We're gonna get into these lyrics and everything. Oh, they're flying with it. Oh, that's heat. Oh, they're cooking. Oh, they hit that. Okay, hang on. It's most for play too right here. Maybe. Hold on. They hit the. Oh my gosh, they hit. Yeah, man. Nah, hold on. Oh, dude, I love the choreography in their videos, dude. Of this, dude, I freaking love their music, dude. Oh man.
Everyone who hates ads will be
Interesting. Okay. So something I like about Half Alive as a band, just yeah, is their creativity. This is why I always talk about authenticity in the beginning of my videos. But when it comes to art, not just art, it could be anything. Just okay. Sorry, I want to go on like 50 different tangents. What I like, let me just stay on them for a second. What I like is their creativity. I feel like they have such a unique look, and maybe other people who are, I don't know, more fans of the genre that they're in, or as a band, could maybe see where their inspirations come from or something like that, or maybe they just are really standing out as their own thing. But for me, every time I watch one of their videos, even the way they have at least some of the characters move and wave their arms looks so familiar to, was it Still Alive, the first one that I kind of uploaded as like, hey, I listened to Half Alive. But yeah, the dancing that they did in that, and then even this one, it's the same flow and feel. It's so odd, not to explain, but it's just like their videos feel consistently like their style. I don't know if, I don't know, but to me they stand out. They stand out as a group, man. It's really good. Like I don't know how else to explain it other than it feels like they're authentically being them. Like I can't think of other bands that I'm familiar with and say that, you know, but I don't have a lot of bands to reference, but let's just say the artist, the visuals, and their creative genius as a whole stands out for me. Like it authentically stands out to anything else I've ever seen, and it's just solid to me. It's solid. I don't know. I just I love it. But let's hit the lyrics and see what metaphysical concoctions I can come up with from what I take away from the lyrics. By the way, again, just to preface this is all my take on everything. You know, have your own. But watch the world burn, kiss it away. Notice your heart breaking like waves. Paint your eyes bright, pretending to sleep, distracted while your background changes permanently. Whew. This is heavy because this could be interpreted in, I feel like a few ways, but essentially with the two little mascoty figures coming together at the end, I thought it was about like the unity of two individuals and everything like that. But man, the pre-chorus actually helps. In my head wondering, what are we losing? In my head wondering, is it too late? Caught it in my throat, or caught in my throat. Caught it in my throat. Caught in my throat is my shot at redemption. I start to lose it. Everyone wondering what is the future? Everyone telling themselves it's okay. If it's all broken, then is it worth fixing? I'm sick of losing. So, how can I come at this? I guess it is just my take, so I don't have to worry about being way too perfect on it. But essentially, for me, it's like, man, when I think about it with consciousness, dude. Let me pause real quick so I don't have y'all waiting here. Okay, so for the first lyrics, it felt like I'm gonna put it in this sort of perspective. Watch the world burn and kiss it away is almost like kind of like an easy fix. Like it's like, while the world is burning, it's easier to just kind of like ignore it or push it off. And notice your heart breaking like waves, but you paint your eyes bright. it's almost like a unique way of saying a mask to me, pretending to sleep. See, but that pretending to sleep, when I think of sleep, I think of like literally sleepwalkers, like people who don't know what's going on, but like pretending to sleep. So maybe, yeah, in a sense, pretending to sleep. So you're pretending to not be aware of the things that are going on, but you can't. And distracted while your background changes permanently. For me, I thought about this. During the day, you have your conscious mind that is defending your subconscious mind. So distracted, it's almost like you're distracted, being your attention's being pulled to all these different things, media, social media, things like that. Maybe people distracted by their phones and TikTok and things, and distracted while your background changes permanently. So almost like this double meaning where it's your background as your subconscious mind is being flooded with certain things while your conscious mind is being distracted. So a bunch of trash is being fed to your subconscious mind. It's just consume, consume, consume. But also what distracted while your background changes is also like your life itself. It's like while you're distracted on the world stage of what's going on, the actual bigger picture is shifting in the background, and like I would say darker things are going on since it starts off with this watch the world burn. So that's very interesting. I also feel like, again, with this whole, I don't want to touch that, but in my head wondering what we are losing, in my head wondering if it's, is it too late? Caught in my throat is a shot of redemption. I start to lose it. Everyone wondering what is the future. Everyone telling themselves it's okay. If it's all broken, is it worth fixing? I'm sick of losing. What I noticed about awakening, because this kind of feels like, I'm going to reference it to the soul. What I realized is when I finally broke as an individual, let's say my higher self, or for lack of a better terms, let's say like this, whatever you want to call it, God, higher self, the source, the universe, was revealed to me when I broke down. So to me, that question of if it's all broken, then is it worth fixing? I would say no. The point isn't to fix that, because if you don't break anything down, or till the soil, like break up the dirt in the soil, you can't plant the seeds and have new things to grow. So I think the breaking is necessary, and then it's almost like fusing into this new thing, but not necessarily fixing what was already broken. It's like let what's broken fall off and take on this new mindset. So that's kind of what I get from that. And everyone wondering what is the future, everyone telling themselves it's okay, like, oh, it'll be fine, kind of like the put off thing. I would say just I mean, yeah, man. I mean, for me, I get this bar at a surface level thing is everyone is wondering what the future. So it's like everyone's kind of like, okay, so with that broken thing, the broken analogy I just gave, sorry, I'm trying to connect it well, because the way the lyrics are in this song are almost like encapsulating a lot, but they sometimes bounce off. I don't know how I'm explaining this. To me, it's like some of them bounce off each other, but then some of them don't. But it's also like encapsulating a whole feeling. Either way. So with that part, everyone is wondering what is the future. Everyone is telling themselves it's going to be okay. So for me, with what I just said as that broken analogy for having room to grow, is everyone wondering what the future is. Instead of wondering, they should just take to the mantle, because the power is within you, and your perception controls reality. So it's like, instead of telling themselves it's okay, or kind of just trying to put affirmations on something that's already not working, it's like, no, embody that. Instead of wondering what the future is, well, be that future. Instead of like, oh, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. No, make it okay. So and then in that too, in my head wondering what are we losing, and in my head wondering is it too late, for me that spoke to the soul, because I feel like a lot of today's generation and the things that we're moving into when it comes with VR and everything is a lot of unconditional love is being lost. A lot of the natural like joy of the soul and the human experience is being lost. And I wonder that too, if it's too late for people to turn around. But then I realized that awakening is an individual journey. So at the same time, while I do wonder if it's too late for humanity in a way, and that soul that peers through is not everyone is supposed to awaken and see that at the same time. Because I had these thoughts a lot when I first had my like whole awakening. It was like, is it too late for everyone? Because it feels like over the years, you know, a lot of love is lost and everything like that. But that would be, but again, because I'm in my own little microcosm of my reality, it's like I still witness a lot of love and still feel a lot of love. I met an amazing person, you know, just a month ago who truly treasures me. So it's like I don't feel like we're losing it, but on the grand scale of things, there needs to be a lot more people who embody love and embody wanting to, you know, be that, be the future rather than wonder what the future is going to bring. That's what I get out of that first thing. But then the whole nonstop, automatic, living in delusion, look away out of habit, pull yourself together. Everyone's talking about it. Still, you keep your head down, lose yourself in the static, and blame it on each other. So now, when this chorus comes into question, or comes into play, it actually helps a lot more with what I'm kind of building here, or what they built and what I'm interpreting is. So if this is like speaking about an individual person's like struggle with the whole watching the world burn and everything, instead of being that change, like being that. So the whole, you're looking away out of habit, living in delusion. It's like you kind of wake up to the truth, pull yourself together, and like get with it, like be the change you want to see. Basically, that's what I see. Because lose yourself in the static, to me the static is like the illusions of the world, like to go so outside of yourself that you end up sacrificing your own soul. That's what it is for me. So lose yourself in the static, you know, you get pulled, and then blame it on others is like, because your ego is kind of lost up in this matrix, it's like you blame it on others instead of taking responsibility for your own like ignorance. That's what I get from that. Am I? Hopefully, I'm hitting. But the way they did the song, it's actually not. It's not hard for me to. It's almost like difficult for me to explain how it makes sense to me. But I don't even know if I'm landing. If I'm getting anywhere close. Let me know, I guess. So verse 2: people speak out. People are freaks. Power goes out. Sweat till it bleeds. Never trust you. Never trust me. Asking how to happen, I find it hard to believe. So for me, again, earlier I said it. It's like with love being lost, or unconditional love being less and less a thing. It's like unconditional love is becoming like a rare commodity when it should be experienced by all, like that true mother's love for two individuals. And this whole people speak out. This is kind of what I mean, where the lyrics like work with each other, but they're also touching on like a wide concept to me. So people speak out, people are freaks. Almost like for me, like this, I could relate this to my story. Like when I had an awakening, I was somebody speaking out, but I was considered weird and odd for like speaking out, saying like this shit is all love and it's supposed to be like we're all connected. So when doing that, for me, my power goes out. Like the power goes out. Sweat till it bleeds. So for that, for me, is like this hard work you put in trying to see. I'm referencing it when I think about trying to, I guess, wake people up. That's when I was going outside of myself, it felt like I was being drained. So for me, that inner power is the power that goes out. And sweat till it bleeds reminds me of like hard work, sweating. And I was surely sweating when I was trying to awaken certain people, because I was just getting called weird, like I lost my mind, everything like that. So yeah, then the never trust you, never trust me thing brings me back to the love. So it almost kind of cuts off at the sweat till it bleeds part and jumps to that, where it's like we're in a generation of a lot of trust and love is lost. That's kind of where, for me, that bar speaks to. I hope I'm making sense. Asking how it happened, find it hard to believe, which is again the whole trusting. So those, it's like the bottom half lyrics from Never Trust You play into each other, and then the sweat till it bleeds goes up. But I guess you could also bridge them together by saying like in a relationship, when you try to speak out to your partner, or like a mismatch up, or not necessarily a mismatch up, but communication is off to the point where it causes this, where it's like each person is sweating till they bleed, or you never trust me, I never trust you, this sort of thing. But it's like if people were able to communicate and really communicate their, I guess, needs and wants and things in a relationship, it'd be easier for the love not to be lost. I don't know, because there's a lot of games in this generation. But yeah, Caught in My Throat is my shot at redemption. So again, that bar right there, now that I'm thinking about it in relationship wise, is essentially communication. It's like a lot of things end up being left unsaid. I think if you genuinely feel something in your heart, you should speak it out, because things repressed or kept within too much creates illness within the body. So this whole idea of caught in my throat is my shot at redemption, almost like to heal a relationship with someone or to save a relationship. That redemption that's stuck in you, just might as well, it's like, say it. Seeing the whole I start to lose it could be because you're not saying it again, and then I'm sick of losing and the thing plays. So yeah, that's for me, that's what I got from it. I hope I landed with that. Now, as for the video, which I usually talk about the video first, it's fire. It's energy. It's strange. It's odd. It's so half alive. Isn't that funny? A funny comment. It's so half alive, but I like it. I like how the band is always like it cuts to the band and either they're dancing or they're involved some way. I love it. I love it every time. What's funny about what I could say some symbols in the video that I kind of caught is like they're at the car, right? They're at the front of the car and they're like working under the hood of the car. And I remember a bar from a different artist saying like I guess my trunk is in the front and I'm always confronted with luggage, but luggage and trunks and trunk of the car also referred to like emotional baggage, and like my luggage is always in the front. So I also thought that's funny that they're working at this car shop at night, because it also, to me this is just how I was interpreting it, but they're at night at this like mechanic shop. Your body is the vehicle for your soul, and they're trying to fix the vehicle, but the vehicle is never really necessarily meant to be fixed. Like you could take care of your vehicle, of course, but the body breaks down and the soul lasts forever. So it's like you're only in this temporary vehicle for now, and you're trying to fix this vehicle. So that's why the creature goes in and distracts them, at least in my, like, I don't know what the creature could be a representation for. Maybe the true emotions, just wanting to dance. But yeah, for me, the whole car shop, baggage, luggage, emotional whole thing with this whole your body is the vehicle, or your body is the vehicle for your soul. That's what I got from this whole imagery with them being in this mechanic shop late at night, or car garage late at night. And then they start mimicking the being's movements and stuff. Yeah, the being even has a star on its chest, or like the shirt. Could be a representation for the monsters inside, like wanting to come out and stuff. I'm trying to think, because then it meets its other half. So it's like this could be like referencing like when you meet someone who's aware of the world just like you as well. And then at the end, was this a different one? No, it was the green one. And then they hug and connect, and the static and the electricity and the lights are blinking. I mean, to me, that's what all this is supposed to be. It's like that soul. It's something. To me, it's like soul connection. More stuff about soul connection things. Cause man, from the Still Alive, or I think that's the name of the video, the song. I probably have referenced it wrong so many times, because I'd be thinking it's Feel Alive or Still Alive, but I think I mix it up because the lyric is I still feel alive. So I'd be like, is it Feel Alive or Still Alive? I don't know. But that video to me was definitely like, even some of the lyrics were straight on referencing consciousness. So in this, I feel like their music references still that battle in consciousness, in this sort of unity of the divine feminine and divine masculine. Like, look at I don't know if these mascots, I can't really tell their gender, but since the song has a little bit to do with love and not blaming each other and like, I don't know, and making up and, you know, even that, then they all dance together. I think it's two guys, but you know, I don't know. Either way, love is love, you know? To each their own. That's all I got for y'all. It was a banger.